I saw some video footage of this, and if the video turns out to be true, it's a nightmare story. Natalie Curtis and her friend Natasha Elford live in Australia. Not long ago, they decided to fly to Thailand. And Natalie has used a wheelchair since she's been in high school, so she needs assistance getting onto and off of a plane. And they were flying Jetstar. I don't know if it's big in Asia or what, but anyway, they flew Jetstar. And when they were taking off from wherever they were in Australia, Sydney, Melbourne, what have you, Jetstar attendants had a special wheelchair that would fit in an airplane aisle. So they were able to get her to her seat.
That's
and
right.
then the plane took off. Well, then they landed in Bangkok, and Jetstar employees there said, we don't know anything about a wheelchair. And she said, well, would you mind getting me one? They said, oh, yeah, no problem. And then they said, you'll need to pay for the wheelchair. But thankfully, I've never had to deal with anything like that. Jetstar has said since then, there is no you must pay for a wheelchair policy. But that's what they were told in Thailand. As fate would have it, Natalie, the woman who needs the wheelchair, her friend Natasha, has hurt her knee. Normally, she said, I'd have just carried her off the plane. But that didn't happen. So Natalie crawled off of the airplane down the aisle.
They didn't have the money to pay for the wheelchair. They
either didn't have the money or didn't want to
pay for the wheelchair. Yeah. So this poor woman has to crawl.
Now, I've seen still footage.
Bad look.
It is a bad look.
And they were being scammed. I mean, they should have provided a wheelchair, correct?
Well, I don't know if it's a scam, but it's at the very least a misunderstanding.
You think the Jetstar guy, whoever met him at the
wanted
gate,
to line their pockets.
was on the take?
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I feel like they just thought that was policy and it wasn't.
Nah.
You see a foreign tourist?
I'm with Dave. I think it was totally they were taking advantage of.
So young, they're young white females. You see young foreign tourists. Hey,
yeah,
$100 for a chair
because it's Thailand.
Yeah, they'll pay for it.
Yeah, okay. But then when they didn't, don't you think they should, as Jetstar employees, wouldn't you say, "Oh, wait a minute, we were wrong. Let me bring you the wheelchair"?
No, she'll change her mind halfway down the aisle.
She won't actually crawl the whole way.
Yep,
she did. She did.
Yeah,
she made it.
Yeah.
So what they did in the first go round, they took her onto the plane with a wheelchair, and then of course took that wheelchair away back to the airport.
Exactly.
And there's supposed to be one waiting for her at the next.
Exactly.
Plane. Ouch. Are they going to sue Jetstar?
She's already notified the company. You know, the pictures and videos went around that part of the world pretty quickly. Jetstar has offered Natalie a full refund, B, additional compensation, the number we do not know, and C, an apology.
And what happens to the guy who tried to charge her for the wheelchair that's not supposed to be charged for?
It's a good question. I don't know if she can identify this person or not.
That's the big question, isn't it? Yeah, he's
it is
the
a
one.
big question.
Whether he's lining his pockets or just confused, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
it's humiliating.
To crawl down a
filthy,
disgusting
airplane aisle.
My wife could,
and a jetway probably.
My wife. Probably. Are you talking about where everybody walks?
Yeah.
God, that is awful. And you'd think in this day and age, wherever you are, you'd see that and go, "Well, this is going to kill us. This is going to go viral. And we're going to get just crushed here." Such a bad look. I mean, if I was a Jetstar employee, I'd say, "Get on my back. Let's go." I say, if we can't bring you a wheelchair, I'll take you.
If you're another passenger, would you step in?
I would try to help.
If you know.
Yeah, I would try to help.
I mean, if you see somebody crawling, I'd say, "Why are you crawling?" I'd say, "Get on my back." You know, you can do that.
But you know, they may the plane may have been emptied at that point.
Maybe
and she had to
Maybe
wait.
She's trying to wait,
and nobody knew.
I don't know the protocols. If you need a wheelchair, they may make you wait on the plane until the other passengers walk off.
If you're a passenger and you ride her piggyback out of there, I bet the story goes the exact opposite way. Look at this hero who carried this woman off.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You get pictures taken of you, and all of a sudden you're the greatest guy in the world.
Bad knee, couldn't do it.
For doing that. No, her friend,
had a bad knee.
Her friend had a bad knee. That means Chris Demm could never carry anybody off any airplane, period.
No.
Not on this show.
Would you carry Biggie off a plane? Would you put him on your back? I would. I would step up and put you on my back.
How would you carry him? Fireman style?
Yeah.
Piggyback style?
Yeah, fireman. Or officer and gentleman.
Up front?
Up front.
Does he throw your Red Sox
Takes out a Red Sox cap. Throws it to the sky as we hit the tarmac. As we hit the tarmac.
Love lift us up
That's
where
right.
we belong.
That's what I would do.
Way to go.
Way to go, Paula.
For you, my friend.
I actually believe you.
For you, I would do that for you.
I actually believe you.
And then we'd go, we'd be in the airport, and everybody would be like, "Yay, there they are."
In reality, you've got an arm, and I've got an arm, and Chris Demm's pushing him, and we're just dragging
Get him off that.
through there.
Get him off that plane. We get you off there. Don't
You
you
walk
worry.
up the jetway, Kelly, with Biggie on your shoulders, and everyone's high fiving, and you turn to someone and say, "I'm going to need a doctor.
little attention we go.
I need that wheelchair now."
Yeah, you get it. They bring a wheelchair and you get in it.
Yeah.
He slumped on the
Thank you so much.
That was for
the big
your
one.
friend. That was for your friend. I do that for you. That's how much. We're brothers.
For you.
We're not just friends anymore. We're brothers. That's
Yes.
what we do. Okay.
Right.
That's
Yes.
exactly right. Thank you.
This is some sad story. This is in the United States. A man is dead after a freak accident at a parking garage in Midtown Atlanta. It happened just before midnight one night last week near Colony Square off Peachtree Street. And, of course, the joke is every street in Atlanta is named Peachtree.
True that.
Yes.
Police found a man inside a pickup truck at the ticket machine. This is one of those where you pay on your way out, parking decks.
Mm-hmm.
But the poor man was already dead at the scene. It appears that he had driven past the ticket machine, then tried to go back to pay for his parking. But he forgot to put his truck in park.
Oh, God.
Yep.
He's not going to get run over. He's going to get run over.
Squished.
He's going to get squished.
He got squished. As he opened his door to make his payment, his arm got stuck, and then the slowly moving vehicle
God, that's
pinned him
awful.
between the booth and his own truck.
Oh, it's terrible. That's like I used to pick up the newspaper here, and I would.
Oh, yeah, when they used to throw it over the fence.
They'd throw it over the fence, and I would roll in, and it would be on the pavement, and I would open a door and just go by at 3 to 5 miles per hour. And
Like you're playing a pony polo.
Yeah, yeah. And
Or Raising
scoop it
Arizona
up,
style.
And scoop it up.
The way they scooped up the baby.
Baby.
And they kept there were bets being placed on when I would run over myself by accident by falling out of that car.
That's how
or
things
whatever.
happen.
I know.
Thankfully, the newspaper business
Yep.
withered.
I outlasted it because today I don't believe I could do that.
They saved you.
Yeah, they saved me. The internet saved me because otherwise I'd still be picking up that paper.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got that low riding car that could do it.
I do.
Like, with my car,
too
I'm
high.
riding too high.
That's
Yeah.
a lot of cars now riding too high. Most people
Most
buying
cars riding
SUVs
too high.
now.
That's true.
Come through, yeah, low rider. Mm-hmm. That's on me. I kind of enjoyed that challenge every day.
You like sitting and riding low, don't you?
I do.
Why is that?
I don't know. I've always been that way.
You sit low in your office.
Yeah, I'm a low.
Your car's low.
Yeah, it is.
He's a low rider.
I am, and I don't think I would ever buy like an SUV or anything. I just like a car. I'm a car person. I don't need SUV, van, truck.
Oh, I think as you get older, you'll see.
SUV.
Yeah, I think you'll.
How old do I need to be? I mean, I'm been in the car. I'm gonna keep this car till my death.
I
That's
don't
my
think
whole thing.
You might not go full SUV, but I think you'll get like something that's
Higher.
you can get in level.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
that's why I got my car. It's easier to get into and out of.
It does. It is a challenge, to
They
get
make 20-year-old cars you can buy used that are SUVs.
that are. Well, I don't care about that. I just like my car. My whole thing is to keep this car as long as I possibly can. But getting out of it is, I use my arms. I'm an arm person.
I know. I don't know why you do that to yourself.
Well, that's
Have
why.
you spied in on his vehicle lately, Dave? What have you spotted in there lately?
Well, a littering of Diet Coke cans.
Well, you didn't have to say that, did you?
Well, I mean, when there's more than two.
Okay.
Is the cup holder full and then
Yeah, and then
overflowing?
there's one wedge between the console and the passenger seat.
That is.
Like he didn't want to throw it on the floorboard.
So it's wedged in
it's
there?
wedged.
Open and empty.
Yeah, then there's something down on the floor, usually with a jacket. And then yesterday,
Yeah.
which was nice, I didn't bring this up because I didn't want to, but now that you mention it, Chris Demm, there's a bowl and a spoon.
Yogurt.
But it's a bowl from your house.
Yogurt.
I don't think that's the
Like your old King Cole.
Yogurt.
yogurt.
Bring me my bowl and bring me my spoon.
You're not helping yourself by saying yogurt.
Not since you hollered out anal beads.
Yeah, that's
3 hours
Why?
ago.
Your yogurt comes in a container
No,
already.
no. I have Greek yogurt.
The Greeks make it in the container.
I know that.
No,
I
but
know.
he
Greeks
buys
know
it in
containers.
bulk.
They invented them.
No,
They did.
I buy it in bulk.
Read Aristotle.
No, I buy it in a large container, and then I mix blueberries with it, and I eat it on the way in because I need something on the way in to fulfill me.
How does that
I'm
work?
sorry.
out?
Weren't you just ranting earlier about people texting and driving?
Did I say I texted and drove? No.
And now, but you're admitting to yogurt and driving.
With a spoon and a bowl?
Crockery.
Only at stoplights.
You don't stop at the
Have to have a little
stoplight.
stoplight here
With
and
a
there.
Diet Coke.
With a Diet Coke. I have to have something. Why my life is, I have to have something. When I get here, I need to be ready. So I need a little pick me up first thing in the morning, So I have usually I eat it at home, but some days I'm on the go, so I have to have my yogurt in the car.
Have you thought about what the kids eat? We get one of them Go-Gurts?
Go-Gurts. Too full of sugar. They don't have a Greek yogurt that I've seen.
What's in that Greek yogurt? No sugar?
No, I buy the
No
plain,
flavor.
and I add a little honey to it to flavor it. It's just that's all, and blueberries.
Yeah, that's
But-
nothing but milk cultures
Right,
and enzymes.
right. Well, that's why I have such great energy here in the morning.
Look at him, Dave. The proof is in the yogurt. as it were.
proof is in the yogurt.
Get a picture of that, Megan.
That's exactly right. The proof is in the yogurt.
The slumper.
That's why I look
The
so
lowrider.
ready to go at all times, Dave.
And then
stop looking at my car.
And then you get in here and you're like, "Where's that Halloween cake?" Because your pick me up did not pick you up.
You know why I like your low car? Because when I have 2 cups of coffee with me,
Yeah.
I set one on your roof.
Leave it there. Leave it there. I don't mind if you leave.
So I can grab other things, and then I grab it off your roof.
The other day, I was at the gym. I put a bunch of trash on top of my car, but there was no trash can going in. So I just said, well, I'll leave it there till later. Well, we came out, and somebody said, somebody trashed your car, buddy. I said, no, that was me.
No,
man.
man,
I did that. I
This
put
is
the
me.
trash on top. Chick Ultra, you're talking about yogurt. Go ahead.
Good morning.
Morning.
Chick Ultra.
Always a pleasure.
Yes. So I think I shop at the same big box store, and it's more value in the larger yogurt container. So I'll make my little yogurt with my almond butter, and I have crusty yogurt bowls in my car all the time, and my husband hates it.
Thank you,
Chick
Chick Ultra. That's true.
Ultra.
At one point, I had up to 4 crusty yogurt bowls in my car, and my wife accused my son of taking bowls to his room, so I had to scurry out under cover of night and bring those bowls
They're
in.
in the act.
Chick Ultra, you're brilliant.
You let him take a bullet?
Thank you very much. I did. I let him take the. He goes, I don't have it. She goes, I know you do. You always do. And then quietly, after everyone went to bed, I brought them in and put them in the dishwasher.
That big store you shop at, they don't have plastic bowls you can buy a whole stack of them?
I suppose they do, yeah. But
do that, then you can throw it away.
environmentally,
Dave, he's not going to throw that away. Then they'll just pile up.
Yeah, environmentally, I have to do that. Thank you, Chick Ultra. So I just put it in, I'm an environmentalist. What can I tell you?
And then we'll have COVID-22 start from his yogurt bowls if he didn't get rid of them.
I started
These
COVID.
living cultures in
Yeah.
that hot car.
COVID. Now you told me I was the originator of COVID-19. Now, you're
Yeah.
probably right.
Meanwhile, there's oil spilling out of that car every day.
That's
Once
true.
a
Again,
quart.
what an affront! What an affront!
Well, you're the one that says you're an environmentalist.
And I am. I keep it away from the rivers and streams by depositing it here.
That stain is really spreading
going
in the spot.
anywhere. That's
you live
right.
in the country.
That's
There's
right.
nothing but rivers and streams
And
out
I'm
here.
not putting it in the rivers and streams. I'm putting it right here on the concrete where it belongs.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And yes, it's spreading because I just added some. I just added some oil. The light came on. It's like, stop.
So Exxon can come drill that now.
Who had the misfortune of being their trunk or treat booth set up in your car?
Oh, God. Oh, I don't know.
It's like 3/4 of an inch of black oil,
Forgot about that.
Glistening.
glistening oil.
That's a good question.
I think it was our sisters.
I don't know. Perfect.
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 It is a literal oil
Well,
slick.
they can have it. That's
Yeah,
right.
they can. Well done, Kelly.
Texas tea, black gold. Under
They're
there.
still cleaning seabirds with the Dawn dishwashing detergent who happened by little kids in their
I
costumes.
know.
What
What a
am I
tragedy.
stepping in? Real entertainment.
What a tragedy.